Good morning. Spring break is coming up for us high schoolers, and of course the stereotypical spring break looks something like this, beaches, resorts, tropical island destinations, but I'm proposing an alternative spring break. And yes, alternative spring break is already a well-established idea. It's where a bunch of American teenagers go to some Central American nation, paint a wall, and take some selfies with local children. Yes, that is me. I admit, guilty as charged. And yes, alternative spring break is already a thing. And so I guess what I'm proposing is an alternative to alternative spring break. Let's call it Spring Break in Detroit. And of course, the first question is why? Why would any high schooler ever willingly give up their spring break to go on a service trip 40 minutes down the road in Detroit? It simply makes no sense. Why would anyone ever want to hang out in a place like this when you could be on a beach in Mexico? Why would you ever want to hang out in a place like this when you could be skiing the last bit of melty snow in Colorado? Why would you ever want to hang out in an architectural masterpiece when you could be hanging out with friends? Why would anyone ever want to hang out in the fresh green air of an urban garden when you could be in a dark basement playing video games? It simply makes no sense why anyone would ever want to do this. And of course, every teenager needs time to be a stereotypical American teenager, express themselves and have fun. And everyone knows that there's clearly no opportunity for that on a service trip. It's all work, no play, ever, just going, constantly working. Never time to relax and just be with each other and have fun. It's just a well-known reality that there's simply no time to have fun on a service trip, right? Wrong. But I concede you can have fun in a lot of ways and in a lot of places, and so the question remains, why? Why would you give up your spring break to go to Detroit? And the answer is because our generation, the current high schoolers out there, we have a job to do in Detroit. We are responsible for Detroit's last step on its rise to greatness. Because you see, Detroit is no longer a dead city. You can argue that it once was, but it's not anymore. There is so much potential and activity going on in Detroit right now. There's art, there's documentary filmmaking, hip-hop dancing, music recording. There's business and entrepreneurs. There's watches and bicycles and denim jeans and crepes. There's movement in education. There's technology. There is anything that you want to make. Detroit is a place right now where you can go with an idea, you can execute that idea, and you can have success. But the problem is the you. You see, the you in this case is rich people. And not fabulously wealthy people. The you is middle-class people. The you is white people. The you is educated people. The you is privileged people. Privileged people are the people who are going to Detroit right now and having success. But you see, there are many underprivileged people who have been in Detroit for decades. Detroit is their community. It is their home. And they are responsible for a fundamental piece of Detroit's culture and so much of the business there still, and their community is being overrun. And so naturally, these two groups of people don't like each other very much. They don't work very well together, and that's where you come in. Our generation, we will be the people that catalyze the reaction that creates cooperation between these two groups. And I don't know what that looks like. I don't know practically how you go and create cooperation between these two groups of people, and that's what's exciting. That's why you go to Detroit for spring break. It's to work alongside people of both of these groups to hear their ideas and their visions so that we can figure out what it means to create cooperation and collaboration, and then we'll go do it. We will catalyze this cooperation, this collaboration, this synergy, and what we will create is greatness. There will be greatness, and you will have catalyzed it. You will go and you will hear the ideas of both of these essential groups. You will synergize them into one common vision. You will pursue that vision, and what you will create is a great American city. What you will create is Detroit. Thank you.